You're listening to the Jaybird Watching Podcast, the official podcast of jaysjournal.com and fansite.com. We are the official ballroom chat for everything Toronto Blue Jays baseball, from game highlights to rumors and all the stuff in between. Here's your host, Craig Borden, with co-host Jason Lyons and Liz McGuire. Now let's talk some Toronto Blue Jays baseball.
Why, hello, everybody, and welcome to another pack edition of Jaybird Watching Podcast. Here I am with, the same box that we've been working through the last few weeks. Didn't want to burn through the whole thing in 1 week. But on that note, we got all sorts of fun today in sports. We got the Bills, we got the Eagles playing the Commanders, we got the Bills taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. So it'll be quite interesting for sports today. Hope we all caught the fun we had on the Jaybird Watching Podcast in the past week. Also, this week on the TNC Random Fandom podcast, we are actually going to be talking all things game shows with a friend of ours. So make sure you tune in on that podcast so you can have some fun with us too. We're going to be goofing around here, opening up the 7-packs, 6-packs here. That doesn't seem right. What was 6 first tag? I thought it was more. Anyway, going to start riffing. So who's everybody got in the Commanders Chiefs or Commanders and Eagles game today? Let's hear it in the comments section. As we rip open into a Thurman Munson. Let's get you down here a little bit so you can actually see these a little bit better. Thurman Munson. We got a Lou Piniella. It's an interesting one because, maybe it's just me. I always think of Lou Piniella as a coach first, not the obvious good player that he was at one point in his career. Gonna get a rookie card for Kyle Harrison for the Giants. There's the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. Get Gio Urshela, Blue Jay phenomenon, not so much. And then we're gonna get, there you go, Brent Rooker on the wrecking crew. I almost said decking crew because it's Brent Rooker. But anyway, there's a first high-end one we're going to get. We're going to get a Zach Wheeler, who we got the chrome of last week, and we're going to get a Corey Seager. Really, really cool. Good way to start off with a Brent Rooker in this first pack. We still haven't found any of the autographs in this box yet. But we did get the numbered David Wright card last week, and then we got the week before the Jose Altuve Prince Plates card, which was, like I said, a rare one amongst anything I've ever seen. Apparently that's something new to these Topps archives over the last few years, that they'll actually put the print plates in it. Still think these are the hardest fucking packs to open on the planet. As we get a Fernando Tatis Jr. Ooh, we got some pink coming up. Got a Nolan Jones. Vaughn Grisham. And we're going to get a pink frame here with Yu Darvish. Very cool Yu Darvish card. Let's see if that's numbered. Not numbered, but really cool nonetheless. And I get a Cody Senga. Hopefully we'll get to see more on him this year for the Mets. Blue Jay killer Cal Riley, looking way too smiley there. Lou Gehrig on the 94. And then Blue Jay turned Mariner last year, Justin Turner. I'd like to see Justin Turner have a more good go at it. It's a hell of a player. That one actually opened easy. Look at that. About time. Spencer Strider, healthy this year for for the Braves. And we're going to get a Blue Jay rookie card here with Jonathan Clase. Looking forward to see what he could do, possibly. Going to get a Yoshinobu Yamamoto card. That's a hell of a find right there, rookie card. Lane Thomas. I forget where he ended up at. I think he might still be a free agent. Oh, look at that. Fernando Valenzuela. Oh, sticker card. Oh, no shit. That's not no sticker card. That is a Paul O'Neill autograph. Boom. Check that out. Love Paul O'Neill still, even though I'm a Blue Jay fan, obviously. We got to get that one wrapped up as we see Tim Anderson and Key Brian Hayes on the throwback card. Tim Anderson just signed a deal with somebody. Forget who. But it's nice to see that he has an opportunity again, because he was a heck of a talent a few years ago. That is a really, really cool Paul O'Neill card. I love that blue background. Awesome throwback card. Is a I see all the dust all over my humidifier is working full game here in the house. And it's even better. Not only is it just the autograph card, that is a very, very fine autograph card of 2 of 25. As I get the focus here, hopefully on the card to come back. I apologize. There we go. 20 of 25 for the Paul O'Neill auto. Very cool. Told you we had an auto coming somewhere at point here. I love that card. And like I said, I'm not a big Paul O'Neill Yankee fan, obviously, but that is a really, really cool card. And at some point, like I said, some of these are going to be graded and on our eBay site, so make sure you check it out. We're going to get a Shea Langoliers, young stud for the Oakland A's, now Sacramento A's this season. Yandy Diaz for the Rays. Brandon Nimmo. Sandy Alcantara. Cole Reagans. Keep your eye on this kid, baseball fans. He's figured something out. And then we're going to get our first Ellie. Look at that. That actually looks like that might be a refractored version of this. Let's hold on to that one for 1 second. And we're going to get a second Ellie. Double Ellie in this pack. Ellie De La Cruz, obviously one of the best young talents in baseball. And then Ken Preister, who was a long-touted Pirates prospect, now turned Red Sox, obviously. I was wondering if this was numbered because this one looks shinier than usual. But nope, it's just freaking awesome. I like De La Cruz, obviously one of the best young talents in baseball right now. I forget how many stolen bases he had last year, but holy shnikes, the guy just looked like he lined up and had it in hand. It didn't seem like there was any quote unquote resistance to him stealing any of those bases. Heck of a top shelf we're putting together in here through 4 packs as we open up the 5th pack out of our 6 tonight. Gonna get out another Blue Jay. I got a pink frame coming here when we look a little ahead. See if I can steal those to the back without going too wild here. All right. George Springer. Hopefully he gets healthy and has a good season for the Blue Jays, who for some reason have been finally putting some stuff together. Tom Seaver, Shane Bieber, Corbin Carroll. Looking forward to seeing what he does in his post-sophomore year. Cody Bellinger, now Yankee. Kyle Tucker, now Chicago Cub. Ryan Jeffers. And we're going to get a Mason Wynn pink refractor off the end of it. Slightly off cut, but that's still a heck of a cool card, Mason Wynn. Very good young player. Last season for the Cardinals. Be interesting to see what he does with a team under him maybe this year, because they're obviously mid-rebuild with the Cardinals. Still trying to figure out what they're going to do with who do they have? Nolan Arenado. If he's going to be still a team member here at the end of the year. See 10 of you in there right now, 11. What are you thinking for today's football games? As we, talk baseball cards, obviously, but we're only 60 days away from opening day. That's the thing that's also very exciting. I got to get my countdown clock, my like baseball advent calendar as we rip into the last pack here tonight. Gonna get Carlos Beltran, possible Hall of Famer next year. He's on the ballot for the first time next year. Brian Rocchio. Oh, we're gonna get something fun there at the end. Former Blue Jay top prospect Austin Martin, part of the Jose Barrios trade. Gonna get Edison Pariah for the Yankees, and then we're gonna get Own the Game for Mr. Aaron Judge. Very, very cool. As we get into the end of our pieces here. Speaking of Paul Goldschmidt, Stan Musial, and Joe Torre, just to wrap that up. Cool stuff. Not as highly loaded as we learned last week, but either way, that Paul O'Neill card took us straight to the roof, everybody. So that really works. So that was been our 10 minutes here with the Jaybird Watching podcast. I'm not going to bore you all with the old box today. I got some things I got to get doing, but I wanted to make sure I got to these pack rips because it was just fun as always. And we got some really cool old throwback players with Seaver, Quinn. I really liked that Fernando one. You don't see Fernando Valenzuela cards in anything anymore. As I say, I knew we saw him in here. Vaughn Grisham, I didn't even realize that one. right by that. But either way, really cool stuff. My set's starting to come together for these Topps archives pretty well. So, Blue Jays fans, baseball fans, make sure you tune in this Thursday for the baseball podcast because we are going to have a wonderful time with our friends at Major League Brews. Are going to be on the show to talk all things beer, baseball, and just whatever the heck happens to be going on. So tomorrow night, make sure you tune in for the TNC Random Fandom podcast because we're going to be talking, like I said, all things game shows this week. So we're going to talk old school with, Bob Barker was still running The Price is Right. The gentleman that we have coming on the show has been on many a game show. So make sure you tune in because he'll be able to give you some inside scoops on how to maybe get on a TV show yourself. And we'll go from there. Until then, Blue Jays fans, take care and go Blue Jays and go Bills. Hey.
Thank you for listening to the Jay Bird Watching Podcast. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch at BirdwatchingGC and our YouTube channel. If you want to support the show and get extra content, please consider joining to our Patreon at patreon.com/birdwatchinggc. Go Jays, go.
Woo!